All right, hello again. This is Jeff Scott of Rankin Technical College. This morning in class, I had problems with the microphone. I'm not sure if I didn't turn it on, but I've been having problems with the mic ever since then. So I'm going to recreate the two case studies at the end of Chapter 1. So I'm going to start up a new project. I'm going to call the new project Greenville. And I'm going to grab and create a form here. And we'll make the form, let's make it something, so let's see. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to write these down so I'm sure I've got my coordinates because I want them to look the same, for lack of better words. So the size is going to be 704 by 580. Okay, so that's the first thing. Then I'm going to go and change the name of the form to Form Greenville 1. So my first one again is Form Greenville 1. All right, so I've done that. Then I'm going to change the text that's on here to Case Study. How about this? Chapter 1. Chapter 01, Case Study, Problem 1A. Okay, so I've got here Chapter 01, Case Study, Problem 1A. All right, now I'm going to come in and I'm going to do a little bit of work with the colors on this. So my background color, I'm going to change, and we're just going to make them very plain types of things. So I'm going to choose here that kind of pinkish, fuchsia I guess it is, and I'm going to come in and add a single label. There it is. I'm going to change the auto size property of the label to false so I'm able to resize it. I'm going to make it nice and big. All right. And I'm going to call this label motto, M-O-T-T-O. And it's going to hold the motto for, oh, I guess I closed that. In fact, I do have it open right here. It's going to hold the motto for this. In fact, I'm going to grab this entire thing right here. And I will copy it to the clipboard. Then I will come back over here. I will open up my code window and I will paste it in right at the top of the program. Okay, home. Greenville County hosts the Greenville Idol Competition each summer during the county fair. The talent competition takes place over a 3-day period. Contestants are eliminated in final rounds until the year's ultimate winner is chosen. So, for the first part, we are to write a program, and I just called mine Greenville, that displays the competition's motto, and that motto is "The stars shine in Greenville." So I'm going to grab that right now, copy it to the clipboard. Then when I get done, I'm going to create a second program that's going to be called Greenville 2, and that will display the motto surrounded by a border composed of asterisks. Okay, so we're going to do all this stuff right now. All right, so I want to change the text in here for my label, which is called Label Motto. I want to change the text to "The stars shine in Greenville." Now it looks small right now, so we're going to make it bigger. All right, so we're going to come in here and we're going to change, we're going to go down to the font property and we will change the size by clicking the ellipsis over here. Let's make it about 24 point. So it's nice and big. It's Star shining greenville. That looks pretty good. We will do that. We will also bold it so it's nice and very visible. Don't worry, we'll stretch this out so that it all fits on here. All right, and we'll, for the image alignment, we want that to be right in the middle, but it's not. So let's see. That's not moving. That's because that's image align. We don't want image align, we want text align. It's right now top left. We want it to be right in the middle. There we go. All right. Last thing let's do in here is let's give it a different color. Something that, what as they say, pops a little bit. So let's try, how about, would yellow work? There. So there's our first program. The Stars Shining Greenville. Okay. So that's the first one. Let's save this. Okay. And we'll do a file, close solution. I'm doing this the same way that we did it in class. Okay. And that is, I'm going to come in here now and I'm going to copy my whole folder. And now I'm going to have a Greenville and a Greenville 2, just as I showed in class. All right, I'm going to open that one. We'll do a little bit of reverse imaging. Ideally, our names and stuff will all be set up already because we just made a copy. So let's see. All right, so this one will be changed to Form Greenville 2. Okay, other than that, everything should be the same there. Our write-up, it'll be Chapter 2, Case Study 1B, as in boy. There's our label. We'll still call it motto. But now let's change the background color here. It's going to look funky for a moment, but for this, let's change the back color, and we'll change it to yellow, so you can't see anything now. But then we'll come into here, and we'll change the back color on this. On our label, we'll change that to the fuchsia. Okay, and you know, that doesn't really look that bad the way it is. So what I'm going to do is move that down just a tad. I'm going to add 2 more labels. There's the first one. In fact, let's just add 1 for now. All right, so I'm going to go to my auto size property and set it to false. Make it as big as what we've got here. So these 2 things line up. We'll make it a little taller. I will call this label asterisks 1, and I'm going to again make it 24 point so it looks a little bit uniform. All right, we're going to make the background color just what we had before, so it'll be that fuchsia. All right, we're going to change the text from label 1. We're going to put in a bunch of asterisks. Don't worry about that, we'll fix that in a moment. For color, we want to set back to yellow. All right. The font, we want to again set to 24 point. I guess it is. We want it bold. All right. And we want the text align to again be right in the middle. There we go. And we have to add a few more asterisks. That isn't bad. So now I'm going to take this one that we've got right here, and I'm going to copy it and paste it right down here. Let's literally smash these 2 into here. We'll make this a little bit bigger, so it's the same size as the other one, or as much as we can. All right, and the same thing over here. All right, that not perfect by any means, but that is the first program example. So I'm going to save this and then basically do the same thing for the other one. All right, so I'm going to save all, and I'm going to close the solution. Then I'm going to do another file, new, project. We'll call this one Marshall. All right, we're again going to make this the same size as the other one. So the size on it will be 704 5 comma 580. That's 704 comma 580. All right, there we go. We'll do a little different things with coloring here. We'll make the foreground color, no, not the foreground, the background color, I'm sorry. We'll make the background color, use different colors than we used last time. Let's make this one, we'll use a bright green here, okay? This form will be called Form Marshall 1. And we will again come down and into our text. We will put Chapter01 case study problem 2A. Okay, we will again add a label because we're supposed to. We will again set its auto size property to false. We'll again move it out here, make it nice and big. All right, that's pretty good, I think. We may have to make it bigger, I don't know. But we're going to change its forecolor. What goes with green? How about, we'll use that yellow again, okay? And this will be label motto, just as the other one was. And let's look at our code here. Okay. So that's this one right here. Copy. Paste that in. Marshall's Murals is a company that paints interior and exterior things for customers. Write a program named Marshall's 1, which is what this one is. I think it was just called Marshall's. That displays the company motto, which is make your vision your view. Then we are to create a second program, which we'll call Marshall's 2, that will display the motto surrounded by a border composed of repeated capital letter M's. Okay, so we're just about finished. Come into here. I've got to go back one more time, sorry. Grab that, maybe I did do that, but I'm going to grab it again. Copy. All right. So we want to go to our motto. We want to put in the associated text. You can't see it very well now, but you will be able to in a moment. We'll bold it. We'll again make it 24 points so it's nice and big. And if we have to make our thing bigger, we will. So we'll have to make that a little wider. Make your vision your view. And we will position that also, our text align, to be in the center. All right, so that's the first part. Make your vision your view. That's done. I'm going to save all, do a file, close solution, just as we did before. Come back over to here now. Right mouse click on Marshall, copy, paste, and this one will be called Marshall 2. Okay, let's open that one up and we'll make the same kinds of changes, and then we'll put this one to rest. All right, the form now will be for Marshall 2. It'll say the same thing, except at the end of it, it'll say case study 2B. All right, this is fine, the motto. Everything there is fine. Let's copy this and paste. And copy it and paste again. All right, this will now be called, instead of label 1, label M1, because there will be a bunch of M's in it. And we will replace this make your vision your view with the letter M put in there a bunch of times. Too many times, evidently. All right, and we'll do the same thing for the one down here. This will become label M2, and I will change and put those M's in there. Okay, so there we have it. Now, this doesn't resonate very well. The yellow looks okay, but that green does not look very good with it. So I'm going to go back to the back color, and I'm going to change the back color to something maybe a little darker. That looks better. So we have now done the 2 case studies for the end of Chapter 1. So I'm going to save this. I am going to close my solution, and I'm going to stop taping right now, and this one will be out there on the system momentarily.